Hey everyone, it's Willis from Friendly Neighbor Comics, and this is your coffee break. This morning, I got my Folgers in my cup, in my Friday the 13th cup, while wearing my Friday the 13th shirt. I'm in a Friday the 13th mood, even though it's Saturday the 1st. Not as scary. But today we got a few videos that are going to be going up. We're going to talk about some Image books, Marvel books, and Zenescope books throughout the day. So stay tuned if you want to see some more of these reviews. They'll be coming up. Now, the very first book that I want to talk about this morning is a book that came out 2 weeks ago. It's The Punisher, #1. Now, The Punisher #1, this is the latest volume of The Punisher. He's gone through a few iterations over the years. He's been around for a while. If you all remember his first appearance back in Amazing Spider-Man, I am sure it's a very popular cover. Now, this is volume 12, officially volume 12 of The Punisher. It's issue #1, but if you're keeping count on the legacy score, it's number 229. Now, a lot of you are probably saying the same thing I said. They just did a fantastic Punisher arc where he got the War Machine armor. He has since lost the War Machine armor at the end of issue 228. No spoiler alerts, I think we're all aware of that. He's not wearing it on the cover, obviously. But yeah, he's no longer wearing the Iron Man or the War Machine armor, and he's back to being just plain old Frank Castle. Now, where this story takes off is Frank Castle is still in the Marvel Universe. It's not some disconnected, just brutal Punisher stories that you used to see in the Marvel Max series. Now, there's still brutality to this because it's the Punisher. You can't have brutality in books that are titled Punisher or Wolverine. They have to have some kind of brutality. It's who they are. Now, this one is still from Matt Rosenberg. He's been the one that was delivering the War Machine books. Matt did a great job with those. And the premise behind this new series, while I didn't think it needed to go back to issue #1, Marvel, take note, I like continuing my series. But the reason why I could see this one restarted was at the last story arc, he lost the War Machine armor, and now he's back to being Frank Castle. And he liked the power that came with the War Machine armor. He liked being in that place of power, but he doesn't have it anymore. He doesn't have it because of his machinery, but he's not leaving the MCU yet. Or not MCU, sorry, that's a different universe. Don't let me cross over my Marvel universes. He's not leaving the regular Marvel comic line universe. Here, he's going after some of the big names. Now, when you think of big names, you think of the Avengers type level. This first story arc that we're seeing from Matt, he is going toe-to-toe with Baron Zemo. Which is no slob. I mean, this guy has been around for years, and he has taken on the Avengers. Yes, he lost, but if you think about it, the Avengers are made up of Captain America, Thor, Iron Man. Some of the biggest names in Marvel have taken on Baron Zemo. And now we're talking about Frank Castle. Now, obviously, he can't go toe-to-toe like the other ones. He's going to just have to resort to just straight brutality. So he does it the best way that Frank Castle can, which is going through the organization that Baron Zemo is attempting to build, trying to build himself his own nation. No spoiler alerts given away there. Now, there is, if you have not picked up issue #1 yet, sorry. It came out 2 weeks ago. It was selling like hotcakes. You know why? Because there's a major death in issue #1. Major death. This is a character that has been around for years. Some people love him, some people hate him. He's been in the MCU, so he's been in the movies. He's now dead. I'm not telling you who it is. you got to get the book. Matt did a really good job with this. I haven't heard any pushback from people about the death of this character. So this is something you're gonna want to check out for yourself. It's in the last few panels of the book. Don't open it to the last page unless you want the spoiler alert. I really like the Punisher. He's been one of my favorites for a while. I've collected most of the series. Obviously, one of my favorite storylines all together would be the first 5-issue miniseries. Love it. So I do recommend going and getting yourself Punisher #1. A lot of people are reading DC right now. If you're reading just DC, you're missing out on some good stories. Marvel does have a few of them. A few of them. But Punisher is really good. I highly recommend it. Matt Rosenberg is continuing his success that he had in the War Machine story arc over to this new volume 12. 12 people, volume 12 of the Punisher. Yes. So I do recommend it. Go out and grab yourself a Punisher #1 if you can still find it. You'll cherish it because it's the death of a major character that you may have loved in the past, back in the 70s. So go out, grab it. You'll enjoy it. Great artwork, great storyline. Matt did a fantastic job as he continues to write on the Punisher. So with that, don't forget, if you like videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you want to know more when we publish more videos. And with that, I'll see you at the comic book shop.